Hi guys, it's me again. I'm going to try and make this video in a different way, just to do something different. I have Ollie here, he's going to help me. And Ollie, what are we going to make today? Please stop biting me. We're going to make buffalo cauliflower, because the internet is freaking out about it right now because he's biting me, because the Super Bowl is happening, and a lot of vegans are like, I'm having a party, what should I make? And they're all saying that they should make, call it buffalo, blah, blah. I can't say buffalo cauliflower very easily. So, yeah, so we're gonna make that. Let's do it. Okay, so here's some of the things that you are going to need. Flour is a very important one. I'm going to be mixing in some cornstarch because cornstarch helps get things crispy. The most important thing you need is cauliflower. And this is a cauliflower that's just been ripped up into smaller pieces, bite-sized pieces. And then later we're going to make a ranch dipping sauce, so I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to serve mine over some quinoa because I want to do it that way and you can't tell me not to. Haha. I'm going to take this small bowl and add some flour. And we're going to take some cornstarch and add that in there. I don't know how much. I just put in a little bit just to help with the crispiness of the cauliflower. I'm going to add some black pepper to this. Not a lot, because honestly I don't have a lot. And some salt. I keep my salt in a coriander seed jar because I needed some salt shaker, and I didn't have one, and I had this and it was empty. And you're just gonna mix the dry ingredients together like that. And then you're gonna mix in half a cup of vegetable broth. Recipes often will say add half a cup of water, but I'd say, why not add more flavor and just use broth? I just made a mess. So here we have the half cup of broth. So you're just going to add that in there. And then you just mix this up until it's a batter of some kind. You can add more liquid if you need, or more flour. Just depends on the consistency. I can already tell that I will need more broth. Okay, so here we have the mixed up batter. It's almost like a pancake mix consistency. So I'm going to add some paprika. In case you've wondered why I pronounced it paprika, it's because I am Hungarian and that's how we say it. So I have this open, so we're just going to sprinkle some in. I don't know how much that is. This will add a nice color to it, as well as flavor. Paprika's good in everything. And just give it a good mix until it's all combined. Okay, cool. So that's all mixed up. So you're going to take the batter and pour it into the big bowl. Sometimes using a bag is really good, but if you want to save on plastic, you can just do it this way. Okay, so here we are. It has the batter on it, and it's coated, and they're all pretty evenly coated. So that's what you want. So on a pan, I swear this pan is clean, it's just a little beat up. You're going to want to take some Pam and just spray it so that this does not stick. So the first thing you probably wanted to do was preheat your oven for 450. Should have done that first. Whoops. Okay, so you're going to transfer all of this onto the pan. I need 2 hands to do that, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the the cauliflower is on the pan. I would recommend having a bigger pan. I did not, and it does look a little messy and cramped, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. And so those can go in the oven once the oven is preheated. So yeah, it goes in the oven for 15 minutes, and you toss them once during that time, probably halfway through. And then, so during that time, you can clean out your bowl, because you can use the same bowl to make your buffalo sauce, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so while the cauliflower is cooking, we can make the buffalo sauce. It's really simple. Here I have 2/3 of a cup of Frank's hot sauce. It's just the regular kind. And I have approximately I didn't measure, but approximately 2 tablespoons of butter melted. I didn't have a fork with me. We're using a knife. So when the cauliflower is done cooking, you put it in here and you toss it. And so you just have to wait until it's done cooking for 15 minutes. So you can just set that aside for a second. Okay, so we don't need a lot of it, but we're going to make the ranch sauce. So we're going to use some vegan mayo. Hellmann's has one that is available at Walmart. Super convenient. So you're just going to scoop a little bit of that in there. I don't know how much that is. And just a little bit of almond milk. Just to smooth it out a bit, make it less thick. Cool. And a little bit of salt. A little bit. I overuse salt. I'm okay with this. And some dill. The dill is really important. I put a lot of it in, I think. But it adds a really nice flavor. And garlic powder. Garlic powder. That's a lot of garlic powder. This is going to be a garlic ranch. So you can just set that aside until the cauliflower is done. Okay, so the cauliflower is done. Looking pretty good so far. Oops. And so here we have the sauce. So yeah, you're just going to transfer everything. Oh, don't make too much of a mess. Transfer everything into the sauce. Some of these will have sections like this. That's just like dripped off batter. Yeah, just throw everything in there, give it a toss, and coat it nicely. Okay, the cauliflower is all coated, and it can go back in the oven for about 20 minutes. And yeah, and then probably 20-25 minutes, toss halfway through. And while you're doing that, you can, I don't know, get your party ready, I guess, if you're having a Super Bowl kind of party. I'm making quinoa for the bowl that I'm making with this. So use your time however you want. Do some dishes maybe. That's probably what I should do. You could be like me and just find a box and play with your kitten instead of doing dishes. Hey Betty, are you having fun? Oh, he's having so much fun. We just leave him in there. We just leave him in there. We close him up. He's having fun. Okay, so it's done. It's feeling kind of soggy, not gonna lie to you, but it should still taste good. It just won't have the kind of like crispy texture that this is probably supposed to have. So I just have a bowl of quinoa over here. So I'm just gonna put some of this onto it, just like that. Got some tomatoes here, Oh, let's put the green onion all over the place. Make it look nice and fancy and garnished. Here we have the ranch sauce, so we're just gonna try and drizzle it. It's not a very drizzly texture. There we go. That's a bit better. And there we go. We have a quinoa bowl with some buffalo cauliflower. Focus. There we go. And some tomatoes and green onion and a ranch sauce. So I hope you enjoy that and have a great Super Bowl. I hope your team wins. I don't know who's playing. I don't follow football. I don't sport. But have a great evening with your friends and family celebrating sports. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. This is a show and it's where I cook. So thanks for watching. Shelby Does Vegan.